Okay, thanks for telling me that, guys. Um, my audio should be working now. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I didn't add myself to it. But yeah, let me know if my audio sounds okay. But yeah, catching up on the comments. Audio is good. Thank you, Mr. Catfish. Yeah, I had said a bunch of stuff, but I'll say it again. I was just like, um, I was gonna say, I knew you'd be up, Mr. Catfish. I thought you'd be up because of your job. Iowax. I was gonna read what you said. You said Iowax is the lost Iowax is a lost boy, like a Toy Story, talking to a doll like it's purgatory. Very cool. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you guys for keeping me company. Okay, so what I had said earlier is that yeah, today I was playing a bunch of different video games on my little laptop, and I was trying to find one that would run well, not too slow because my laptop is not powerful at all. And I found this game, and it runs great. It's fun, it's easy, it's running at, like, 60 frames per second, and, I got it at the Epic Game Store for free, like, who knows when, like, a long time ago. If you guys sign up for Epic Game Store, every month they give you free games. I got a lot of games, but most of them I can't play, but eventually I'll get a Steam Deck, and, I'll be able to play. But yeah, this game's really fun, super simple. I played it for, like, an hour, and then I died, and, I get this, like, a permadeath, so I'm gonna go ahead and play again with you guys and see how far. I kinda learned what not to do. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm just, it's on my laptop, but I'm projecting it on my 65-inch screen TV. So I got a nice big image. Let's see. So yeah, as far as I could tell, you just basically it's like a tower defense game, but it's like really simple. You just try to build up your civilization. There's only really one button. This is a down button, and you drop coins. So when you drop a coin on a little, like little peasants or whatever, you recruit them to join your kingdom, and then you come over here and you could spend 2 coins and you could buy like a bow, and then the little peasants come over and they turn into like archers, like hunters, and like they help defend. And you could also spend if you buy a hammer, then they become builders and they help build up your kingdom. But yeah, what I learned earlier is that yeah, there's a permadeath. So if you end up if you get killed by bandits, then and you don't have any gold, then you have to restart. So that was really good to learn. But yeah, I was gonna just catch up also and just talk about what I've been up to. I did go to Mesquite, Texas, to a my grandmother's 80th birthday party. She had a really big party, and like all my cousins were there, and my aunts, my uncles. I think I have like 60 cousins and second cousins from my grandma's side. But that was a lot of fun. But it threw my whole schedule off because I couldn't really stream because I was just spending time with family. And when I got back, I had like a lot of catching up to do because I was gone for like a week. But that's okay. I'm getting back in the groove of things, trying to get some guests booked, and yeah. But yeah, I'm still talking to Randy from yeah, the episode Minnesota high strangeness portals gifting. Randy uh, got a lot to talk about. I mean, he said it himself. I think it's because so much strange things have happened to him that I don't know, he just wants to get it off his chest. And so yeah, he just gave me. I was emailing him, but then he told me he was just like he just gave me his number. He's just call me. So he's really eager to talk. So I'm gonna I'm gonna email him back and then just try to find a good time for both of us for me to call him, but yeah, see what he has to say. He also invited me out there. He said I should go out there um, before the snow hits in Minnesota, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. I already have some trips planned, and it's kinda short notice, but, I will eventually. I think I will go visit him eventually. I definitely wanna keep talking to him and see how it goes, and there's this other guy I'm trying to get on. Bobby Dizzle did an interview with me and him, and he's got almost the same situation. He lives in what state is he in? He's in another state, but you know what? It is a northern state up north. But he's got the same thing. He's cohabiting. He's living with Bigfoot. So I guess there's people out there, and they just they have this relationship with Bigfoot. That's kind of cool. I mean, both these guys seem happy with it. Um, yeah. Iowok says thumbs up, perfect sign. Uh, Mr. Catfish looks like a cool game. Iowok says 60. My mom is 77 and I'm 36. She had me late, Mr. Catfish says. Uh, Mr. Catfish says, I hear that. Got to do what you got to do. I had a reunion also recently and I ran laser tag for them for free. That's awesome, Iowok. I used to work at a laser tag arena when I was a teenager. uh, yeah. Yeah, so that was cool. Um, I have a I was thinking I wanted to tell the story because I think it might be helpful, but I don't want to give too many details. So let's just say that let's just say I know somebody who is dealing with a heroin addiction, and I was trying to help them because I care about them very much. So what I did was, well, they wanted to get clean. That was good. That was very good. I was like, good. And I talked to them. I was like, okay, they really seem like they want to get clean. And so then I told him, I was like, "Well, I've seen Train Spotting with Ewan McGregor, and I know getting clean is very hard." So I was like, I told him that I had heard that kratom, kratom is this plant supplement from Thailand, and I told him that I heard it was very good for withdrawal symptoms when you're coming off of it. So we got him some kratom. It's like a powder. You get the leaves and they make it into a powder. And, yeah, this person said it did help them. They've been clean for, like, a week now or so. Oh, see, look, there's some of those bandits. Me. So, yeah, they said the kratom, it helped them with the withdrawals. So I was pretty excited about that, pretty happy. They seem to be doing good. So I was gonna check up on them every now and then, email them or text them. But, yeah, if anybody's out there is having problems with, opiate addiction, opiate withdrawals, heroin addiction, then, do a little research, look into kratom. It's legal as well. It's a legal supplement in the United States. Iowok says, my friend from school died from heroin. I saw him in a bar a few months before, and he was trying to get away from his girlfriend and said he was done with it. Then bang, he was dead. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Iowoks. I climbed a mountain. I climbed to high ground just to see the light fall. Saw the sky turning bright orange. Yeah, luckily this person, they didn't look as bad as I thought they would. I knew they were having problems, and so I was kind of worried to see them. I was thinking, I was like, oh man, this person's going to be, looking in rough shape. But no, they look pretty good. So I was happy about that. They looked pretty healthy. And the first day I hung out with this person, they were acting normal, and we were having a good time, reminiscing about the old times, and they seemed really normal. But then like the second or third day, I could tell they were like getting sick and they were acting anxious or whatever. But anyway, um, I think this person's going to be okay though. They're young as well, but but yep. Yeah, this game's really relaxing. I think it's really cheap too. So if you guys play PC games and you just want to chillax and relax, I think there's really only 3 buttons you use. You just use left, right, and down. But yeah, I enjoy it very much. So now that I know what causes death, I try really hard not to die. Now this actually looks like the second level. So I don't know, maybe I don't know anything about this game. Like I said, I've just been downloading games and testing them out all day. Some other games that seem to work okay are Slime Rancher. These are PC games. Slime Rancher seems to work okay. That looks like fun. Um, oh, Super Meat Boy. That works great. Super Meat Boy. Um, that works well as well. But I'm trying to find the right game to live stream because you know, I want to be entertaining while I'm live streaming. I want to not suck at the game as well. And since I'm just starting off live streaming, I'm not that talented at it. So I'm thinking slow games like these are good, like slow games that don't involve too much fast reflex and critical thinking. That way I could talk and play as well. Yeah. Recently, I've been looking into the Philippines as well. Said I want to take some kind of trip, international trip, to do some research, find some new species. There's not that many biologists, especially not the ones that study what I study. There's probably just a handful of biologists out there. And a lot of the ones that study what I study are very old as well. So they're going to age out. So I'm just saying there's an opportunity for me to visit other countries and to discover new species. That's what I really want to do is discover new species. That's really fun. Because I think it's easy for people to understand that. Non-scientists or people who just are interested in science. Sometimes you could tell them about some complicated research and it may be a little bit difficult to understand and it may not be that exciting. But if you tell somebody you found a new type of animal, almost everybody I talk to, even children, they get very excited by it. They understand that the concept that you found something new that nobody's ever seen before. And there's a lot you could talk about. You could talk about, the name you gave it, what name you gave this new species. You could talk about how you found it, how you described it. Um, there's a lot of stories there. So I like the type of science as far as science education and science communication. It's fun to talk about new species you've discovered. And I've heard this from some other scientists. I heard that there's a lot of countries out there that have kings and queens. They have a monarchy. Speaking of this game, I'm a king in this game. But there's some European countries out there. Maybe they're not that big. Maybe we've never heard of them. But I had a professor in college tell me that if you name if you find a new species of animal, like maybe a water bear or an insect, and you name it after one of these monarchs, a king or a queen in some random country, that they'll invite you over to the country and they'll throw a party for you. So if I find enough species, then I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely find myself a nice little country with a king or queen or a princess or a prince, and name it after them. Just I guess just write them a letter. Just be like, hey, I think you're cool. I named this animal after you, and then just wait for them to invite me over. I also thought about naming some animals after some celebrities that I like Jeff Goldblum. I mean, he plays a scientist in a lot of um, movies, so I think he's into science and seems like a good guy. I like him, so maybe I'll just name something after Jeff Goldblum. I get to meet him. Um, yeah, maybe a supermodel. I don't know, like find some supermodel that's like some Victoria's Secret model that's doesn't look too crazy or just looks kind of normal. Looks like a cool person, something we may have in common. Name it after them. But if you're gonna name it something after a model, it's got to be something beautiful, like a really beautiful butterfly, or It doesn't have to be. It could be ugly. It depends on the person. I also really like the musician Grimes. Grimes is a Canadian musician. I really like her, especially her early stuff. I would definitely name something after her. Yeah. Okay, let me check on the comments real fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. We got some good comments here. You guys are funny. I like you guys. Okay, let me catch up here. Okay, Mr. Catfish says, I was doing cocaine here in New York. Did it for like 5 months. The withdrawals were terrible. Yeah, I heard that you get really like crabby, like really irritable. I'm glad you stopped. Mr. Catfish, I only smoke weed now. I don't even drink anymore. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Catfish. Iowak says, so I wrote that poem I call Chase the Sun. I was imagining our ancestors chasing the sun. Oh, very cool. It's funny you say that. One of my favorite video games, Iowaks, is called Tail of the Sun, Tail. And you play, I talk about it a lot, so I might play it on stream. It's a PlayStation 1 game from Japan. And it's really interesting. It's like an open world game from the PlayStation 1 generation. You play as a caveman, back in the caveman days, and your goal is to hunt mammoths, to keep yourself alive, grow your clan or your caveman society, and eventually you want to build a tower out of mammoth bones to go to the sun. So that just reminds me of what you said about our ancestors chasing the sun. I climbed a mountain. I climbed to high ground just to see the light fall. I saw the sky turning bright orange. Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Mr. Catfish says, my science teacher told me in junior high school that said that if you go to the Amazon, 1 out of every 10 insects you pick up is a new species. That's how big the Amazon is. Yeah, there's a lot of new species out there. Most of them are insects. They're small animals. They're invertebrates. The smaller you get, the more new species there are. But there are some large species out there. I think there's some large mammals, birds, rodents, and ocean animals, but not as many. Iowak says, yeah, Kim Jong Un. That'd be pretty funny. That would be funny. Would I want to be like Kim Jong Un's like scientist version of what is this guy's name? Oh, what's that basketball player who he loves? Dennis Rodman. I could be Kim Jong Un's Dennis Rodman, but for science. Because we know when Kim Jong Un goes there, I mean when Dennis Rodman goes to North Korea, I don't think he feels scared. He probably feels cool. That'd be interesting. I might name something after Kim Jong Un. That's a good one. Mr. Catfish says people go to the Amazon and don't come back. You have to take weapons with you. Go in a big group. Yeah, that's true. It's dangerous. But what I do want to do, if I could hook up my Xbox Series X, I would love to do. I use Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and fly my little helicopter or whatever all the way down the Amazon River. I don't know how long it would take me, but that'd be fun. Like take a virtual trip down the entire Amazon River. Let's see. Iowak says, yeah, I heard a story of a kayaker that was shot 10 times with a 22 from the bank and survived. Jesus. Yeah, the Amazon. I mean, I wouldn't go there without a guide, without a lot of research. But yeah, it's funny you guys mentioned the Amazon because I do love I mean, that's. I asked, like, where would you go if you could go anywhere? For me, it'd be the Amazon for sure. I would love to go to the Amazon, but yeah, maybe some of these other countries like Colombia, India, the Philippines, or Thailand, they have a lot of wilderness as well, and maybe they're not as extreme as the Amazon rainforest. And of course, we got that trip to Minnesota. I told my mom, "Oh shit, like these guys are here. They're bad news." They're the ones that killed me earlier. If they catch you without any coins, then you're dead. So not go that far. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like right now, I have no coins. They kill me. Maybe not. Yep, they kill me. Crown, get the crown. Get the crown. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, okay, I'm not dead. Yeah. So the way you die is if you get ambushed by these vagrants or wild people, and they take all your coins, you run out of coins, then they will take your crown. When you lose your crown, you die. What was I saying about the Amazon? Yeah, I want to go to the Amazon, but I could take a virtual trip to the Amazon and share that with you guys. Okay, let's see. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so I did a radio interview on Friday. Um, it was broadcast in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was like an hour, 45 minutes. It was fun. If you want to listen to it, just go to Google and type in Church of Mabus. Mabus is Mabus, Wild Trees Returns. Also, it's on my playlist. If you go to my channel and you look at the playlist called Interviews, it's like the second to last interview on there. But it was fun. I want to get that guy on there. One of the guys is a Bigfoot witness. When he was a child, he saw Bigfoot really close up. Yeah, speaking of Bigfoot, I thought it was crazy when Randy asked Bigfoot to make a noise or something, and then I counted it, during that interview, the Minnesota interview. I asked him to ask the Bigfoot for some sound, and then he did it, and I counted, and it took 1 minute. Within 1 minute, he lost signal, and then he came back, and that was just weird. Very weird. I mean, I also told Bigfoot he could come visit me, and I guess now that I think about it, I haven't really noticed anything. Although there was a kitten that showed up, a little kitten that showed up yesterday, and we've just been feeding it at the house. So maybe that's something. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Caffey says flight simulator is good for those distances. Yeah, it's like the real thing. Iowa says China. They found that dog-sized flying squirrel recently in China. Yeah, that's cool. I got to look that up. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there are some large animals. They're not all insects like that dog-sized flying squirrel. Mr. Caffey says radio interview. Yeah. Yep, that was pretty cool. Let's see. There's this other type of episode. This other type of show that I was thinking about doing, where it's like, what I do is to I react to people on YouTube who do like skeptical videos or like anti-paranormal videos, but not just that. I want the people that like talk down, that like make fun of it. So, for example, there's this channel on YouTube called Dr. Grande, and he's like a I don't know. He's got a PhD, but I'm not sure. It's something in the mental health field. I don't know if he's a counselor or a psychologist, but he's got this really dry, like snarky attitude, and sometimes he'll talk about like UFOs, but then he'll just be really condescending. He'll make these comments like, "Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Why would the UFO do this if you did that?" And he's got a lot of subscribers, and he gets a lot of views. So I was thinking about like just taking one of his episodes and just answering his little snarky questions. So he'll say something like, "Oh, the UFO had a tic tac shaped craft. I wonder why is it a tic tac shaped? I don't know." In a long time since I've heard him talk, but basically he's very snarky, and he's obviously a smart guy, but he's also obviously very like he's not very educated about the paranormal or the history of paranormal encounters, and he obviously doesn't know about the real science that has been done, and just full academic. He just ridicules it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna use any of his footage, so I don't want him to copyright claim me. He seems like the guy who might do that. So I'll just write down everything he says, and I'll just quote him in my own voice, and I'll just respond to everything he says. I thought that might be a good video because, like I said, he's very popular, so I'll be reacting to him. So maybe I'll get some of his fans to come over and at least listen. I mean, I'm gonna be respectful, I don't wanna, like, insult the guy. I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, he's just a system. He's just like a byproduct of the system. The system that was probably started by the government to ridicule the paranormal, and it worked really well. It was a really good system. Yeah. That's a video I wanted to do. So that's one video idea I had, reacting to skeptics, and then the other one was, yeah, flying my plane down the length of the Amazon River in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, these guys. Okay, so now back to the game. These guys like pay you money after a while. I think the archers are the ones that pay you money, and I think they pay you money because they hunt, and so they have a little extra pocket money. Yeah. Well, let me check the comments. Oh, let's see. Mr. Catfish says Amazon is so mysterious, and then he says Dr. Grande, psychologist. Yeah, I watch him a lot. Yeah, okay, so yeah, he's pretty famous. You've heard of him. He gives good insight. I don't agree with him on the UFOs either. He doesn't believe in UFOs. Laugh out loud. But I learn a lot from Dr. Grande. I like when he talks about the serial killers. Yeah, so let me comment on that. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to disrespect the guy. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think that I think what's happening, I'm guessing, is that he automatically thinks that there's nothing to the paranormal. Because that's what his colleagues tell him. That's what his school told him. That's what his mentors told him. So in his mind, he's like, why would I waste my time looking deeper into these subjects? Why would I research if it's pseudoscience? And I think that's what's happening. And Mr. Catfish says, excellent idea. You're a scientist. You have credibility. Excellent idea. Wild trees. You have good ideas, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Catfish. You're very supportive. And I hope I can support you too, Mr. Catfish. Talk about some of the subjects you talk about and give some of your opinions. People will be sure to listen, I believe. Cool. Well, great. Well, then, yeah, I think it is a good idea because number one, you've heard of Dr. Grande. So, yeah, he's, like I said, I stopped following him. I got kind of annoyed by him, not in a mean way. I mean, I wasn't like angry at the guy, but I used to listen to him a lot more. But I unsubscribed like years ago, but I knew he was really big and just getting bigger. But yeah, like I said, nothing against his fans and nothing against him. I just see that, see an opportunity to educate him and educate uh, people that listen to him. And if he makes a really good, I don't remember, but if he does make a really good point about UFOs and why they're not real, then I'll definitely give him credit for that. But right now, I'm just remembering he made a lot of bad points. I'm not remembering anything positive that he said about it. Like I said, I mean, there was this one researcher. I did an episode, biologist reacts to alien abductions, and there was this one researcher was from Harvard. She spent all this time, years of her life, studying alien abductions, and I listened to her presentation, like her hour-long presentation, and I got to say, I was not impressed. I wasn't impressed with the work she did. I'm sorry, and she admits she had a bias. She was like, "Yeah, I have a bias. I came into the subject knowing that it wasn't real." And then she says, "But," this was her. This is why she thought it was okay to have a bias. By the way, every scientist is taught that you shouldn't have a bias. But she was like, "It's okay that I have a bias because the data, the experiments should show me the truth. The experiments, the results from the experiments shouldn't be affected by my personal thoughts. And yeah, I could see where she's coming from. Yeah, that's true. But your personal thoughts may make you look at the results in a different way. Your personal bias may make you look at the results and make you interpret them a different way than you normally would. Because ideally, what you should do is to look at your results with an open mind. I said many times, like if somebody showed me enough evidence and I heard enough good stories to show me that there is no such thing as the paranormal, there's no such thing as UFOs, there's no such thing as abductions, there's no such thing as a ghost. If someone showed me that evidence, yeah, I'd be open to changing my mind for sure. Because I want to have an open mind. I really do. But some scientists don't. Oh, look, this guy's trying to chase me. Run. These hunters will help me. Kill him. Yeah. I'm collect the rent. Give me some money. Rent. Yes. What else? Make a lot of hunters. Make a lot of hunters because they give me money. This is, I think, the first little island. And in this first island, you really just have to build a boat to get off of it. That's how you level. There's a boat that takes a lot of coins to get off. And you once you get into, then you go to second level. So I kind of know that that's what I got to do. Still don't know if this game is procedurally generated or if it's not procedurally generated. Okay, let's see. Mr. Catfish, you said, sorry I watched chats. What happened? Did he say something? Mm. Did Iowok say something, Mr. Catfish, about the chats? I didn't hear him. Okay. Mr. Catfish says, thanks, Wild Trees. You're welcome. Yeah, he says, I don't agree with everything he says, but he's okay. I still listen if it's a good topic. I should bring the aliens to Dr. Grande instead. Maybe that would convince them. Yeah. Dr. Grande, let's get abducted. You need to learn about these things, I would say to him. Yeah. He does need to learn about those things. But I wonder if the UFOs would purposely not abduct a famous skeptic because, I don't know, like I said, it seems like they want to remain secret. The aliens do, or whatever they are. So if they want to remain secret and they have someone with a loud voice, like someone famous, trying to keep them a secret, even though they don't know they're doing it, then I feel like they would want them to stay a skeptic. Yeah, at the same time, I'm talking about these others, these aliens, like there's one group, when I really think there's multiple groups. I also think we could learn a lot about the gray aliens, in our relationship with them if we just look at our relationship with other animals, because I really think a lot of things in the world, they scale at different levels. They scale up. For an example, if you look at, let's see, I guess the atom is thought to be kind of like round, and then the planet is round. So these things kind of scale up. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I think the relationship we have with these aliens that are more advanced than us, we have the same relationship with animals that are less advanced than us. So, like domesticated animals, like cows and dogs, and that's a little bit unnerving because we don't really treat. I mean, if you look at factory farming for chickens, for example, those chickens, I don't think they live that great of a life. I mean, I'm no chicken expert, but just based on the conditions that they live in, doesn't sound like they live that great of a life. So that means we don't really treat them with that much respect. Um, so what that means, unfortunately, is there's probably some animals out there that are more intelligent than us, and they don't treat us with respect. Look at these guys go. Kill them, kill them. Got him. Got him. Yeah, man, I'm wondering if Bigfoot, I'm wondering really if Bigfoot is the same thing as, Bigfoot really the same thing as the gray aliens, the shadow people. I mean, the shadow people, I think shadow people could just be aliens kind of like camouflaging themselves in our house, because I made the argument that, yeah, let's say an alien, like a gray alien, wants to go in your house. What if they camouflage themselves as a shadow person? Well, Ralph from Black Lotus was like, well, Ralph was like, well, why would that be any better? A shadow person. And I made the argument that, well, I mean, think about it. If you're in your room and let's say you see an alien, you just see a gray alien just standing there. Okay. Think about how scared you would be or how you would freak out. Now think about, well, what if you just see a shadow person kind of in the shadows or in the corner, kind of out the side of your eye? Yeah, I think it would be unnerving, but I don't think it would be as scared. You wouldn't be as scared as you would be if you saw a full gray alien. So that's why I think that some shadow people may just be aliens camouflaging themselves, and Bigfoot could just be a gray alien camouflaging themselves as a Bigfoot creature. And I do think that the gray aliens probably, maybe they don't even look like gray aliens. Oh, run, 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 run! Catch me! Oh, run! Like I said, that's not my original idea. I mean, Jack Valet has been talking about this since the '60s or the '70s. Dr. Jack Valet, about the phenomenon wearing a mask to confuse us. But I think I add a little biology context to it because, yeah, I mean, animals, they always try to trick each other. It's a big catfish game, Mr. Catfish. Everybody's catfishing each other in the natural world, thinking they look like this, but they really look like that. And I mean, humans, we do that to each other. We pretend to be. I mean, I can think of a lot of examples. Like a police officer will pretend to be. They'll go undercover. So they'll pretend to be something they're not. A spy will go undercover. I mean, we do it to each other. We wear masks um, all the time. So it's like, why wouldn't intelligent, you know, civilization do the same as well? Let's see what Mr. Catfish has to say. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Mr. Catfish says, no, I mentioned the chats because maybe I'm chatting too much and not letting him talk. No, it's okay. I'm sure it's okay, Mr. Catfish. Don't worry about it. You're fine. I think iWalks just had to do something. Um, Maybe he got divine inspiration. He had to write down his lyrics. I don't know, to be honest. I wish I could just ask them. In my encounters, I experience some kind of communication in my consciousness. They seem to answer all the questions you may have for them. Interesting. But they send the communication in a package, sort of speak. Any alien encounter is planned. You wouldn't be surprised to see them because you'd already be calm if they showed up. Aliens understand us well. Interesting. The aliens seem to like to avoid any issues, seems like. Somehow Earth humans tend to look at them as inferior animals, but they are people just like us, advanced people. Interesting. Okay, so everything you just said, Mr. Catfish, about the aliens, do you think that's for all of them? Do you think there's multiple groups of aliens, or do you think there's just one big group and they all are just like you said? Because that's where I'm thinking there's more than one type. And yeah, some of them I believe, yeah, are probably exactly like you said. But just from what I've read and hear, I feel like some of them are a little bit different. I think some of them do make mistakes. Some of them are kind of like not that I don't want to say intelligent, but they're not that they make mistakes basically. Yeah. Right, let me try to find that boat. There's a boat here. That boat will get me out of here. Don't want to get attacked by those crazy people. But yeah, I definitely want to recruit everybody and then turn them into hunters because they'll give me some gold. The builder, and I think there's like a farmer, another type, because there's like a sickle, the thing that death has, the Grim Reaper, a sickle. So I guess some of them are farmers, although I haven't really seen them do their thing. Okay, I think maybe so there's a portal. I think the boat is maybe on the other end. What else? Well, I started fasting. Not sure if you guys have any experience with fasting, basically not eating any food. But once again, looking at some medical research being done in California by some doctors at a university, it seems like the only surefire way to live a long life, to extend your life and for it to be healthy, the only thing we found is to basically not eat a lot of food. Basically, to eat very, very little food. And I mean, I've heard people say, like Robert Bitto from, oh, here's a funny story. So I was doing really bad. I was very sick. And there's this guy on YouTube who's got a channel called Mexico Unexplained. And this guy, Robert Bitto, he goes to Mexico. He collects all these legends and about mermaids and about witches and about UFOs, and he writes them down. He writes books, and he's got his channel, Mexico Unexplained. And he's got a store where he sells what's called a milagro, which are like little artifacts from Mexico. Anyway, we became kind of good friends, and doing really bad health wise. This was a few years ago. So I was going to ask him for some health advice, but honestly, in the back of my mind, I was like, I was going to ask this guy if he knew about like a Mexican witch doctor or some kind of like folk medicine, some kind of magical medicine. That's what I was thinking he would tell me. But anyway, I asked him. I was like, I messaged him. I was like, hey, I asked you for some advice. He's like, "Yeah, what's going on?" And I said, "Well, I'm not doing so well health-wise." And then he asked me to describe my symptoms, and then he went ahead and gave me his advice. He was like, "Look, I recommend you go fast. Don't eat food." He's like he told me an example. He said a few years ago he was really overweight and he had like a cyst growing on his wrist and he just felt like shit. So yeah, I think he said for 2 weeks. He said what I did is for 2 weeks I didn't eat anything. And I drank water, but I didn't eat anything for 2 weeks. He said he got a lot better. He said the cyst went away, and he said he felt better. He lost weight, of course. Of course, you're gonna lose weight if you don't eat for 2 weeks. But yeah, then I did some after he's told me that story. I did some research, and yeah, he's right. Uh, it does seem that fasting. Now the problem is that I live in America, Mr. Catfish, you live in America, and we're constantly bombarded by food culture. Like commercials for food, and it's all unhealthy food. Everybody's always eating around us. You can't go anywhere without looking at food, food, food. But I have found when I fast for like a week or 3 days, when I mean, I eat a little bit. I eat like almonds and olives and vegetable soup. But I have found, I mean, I do feel a lot better when I fast. So I'm going to try to do it. So I'm big going on and off, but I'm going to try to stick to it. So the last thing I ate was for breakfast. I ate some eggs and some chorizo and some crackers. That was like for breakfast. So I'm going to try not to eat for at least 3 days. I'm going to try not to eat. And that's my first goal. If I do well in 3 days, then I'm going to try maybe to do. Oh, look, that guy built a catapult. I'm going to try to do a week. And then if I could do a week, I'm going to try to do 2 weeks. Just to see. I'm just having like very low motivation, very low energy, basically. I think I might have burnt myself out. There was a period of time when I was just working too hard, like using my brain, using my body, just pushing myself to the limit because I don't know. I like to be an overachiever. Yeah, I might have might have burned a capacitor. I might have shorted a fuse or something. Okay, there's the boat right there. So yeah, I'm gonna try fasting. I built this boat. So yeah, so if you're having medical problems, if you're having you just don't feel good, whatever's going on in your body, you don't feel good, then maybe look into fasting. I mean, find a doctor that you trust. That's what my first advice is: find a doctor that you trust, that you think is a good doctor. And I admit it's very hard in this country, in America, to find a good doctor. Hard. A lot of doctors don't really care about you. A lot of doctors are rude, and they don't really, and they're not that good. They're just not good doctors. So you have to work hard. And I understand that it's expensive to find. There are like community hospitals, nonprofit hospitals that will help you, find medical care. And once again, if anybody's listening and if you're sick, if you're having problems finding a doctor, reach out to me, leave a comment on this video, and I'll help you wherever you are. I'll help you find a doctor that could work with your budget. But anyway, yeah, if you're feeling sick, maybe talk to a doctor that you trust and see if fasting is a good option for you. Fasting is interesting because it's at the same time it's the easiest thing, but it's the hardest thing to do. It's like a dichotomy. It's the easiest thing to do because it's literally not doing anything. You're literally not eating. You're not doing something, and it's very cheap. It literally doesn't. It costs you $0 to not eat. But it's the hardest thing because we're probably all addicted to sugar and fat and constantly tempted to eat food. So it's very hard. It takes a lot of willpower. Uh, yeah, I want to try it. I mean, part of it is because I want to get back to where I was doing a bunch of stuff. But this time, I'm not going to burn myself out. This time, I'm going to pace myself. Okay, let's catch up on comments here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Mr. Catfish says, there seems to be two types of aliens or beings. Okay. The animal like and the organized types. We are part of the organized societies in the galaxy that build with mathematics. It's a matter of choice for them, I believe. This was in a vision I had once where I was seeing tall whites in a group of three in my mind. Precision seems to be the way for these organized types. They take pride in precision for some reason. Yes, I know what you mean. The food, especially when you got money and no worries to deal with, food becomes awesome. I know it. Yeah, man. I mean, food is an awesome. I don't know. I don't need to tell anybody this. This is the most obvious thing in the world, but eating food is awesome. Eating food is good. But for me, I'm going to try to fast. It's been probably I had a late breakfast. So I mean, I call it breakfast because it was the first meal I had, but it was very late. So it was more like a lunch. But let's just say the last meal I had was about 12 hours ago. And it wasn't a lot. Like I said, it was just some eggs and some chorizo sausage and some healthy crackers that I had bought. I'm going to try to not eat for 3 days. So let me go collect some gold from my servants. Okay, but yeah, let me talk about what you said. So you said that there's two types, Mr. Catfish. You believe there's two types. You said there's organized and a non-organized. That makes a lot of sense to me because that's kind of how nature is on this planet. I mean, animals are either organized or unorganized. Interesting. You said you saw the tall whites as well. Interesting. So let me ask you this: do you think those tall whites you saw? Do you think they actually look like that, or do you think? Have you thought about it? Do you think the tall whites actually look like tall whites? You know, if they're tricking us, it could be for. It doesn't have to be a bad reason. It could be maybe they look really scary. Maybe the way they look, we can't even comprehend it with our brain. So they decide to make this tall white appearance. Maybe that's something you could ask them because I've been hung up on that for a while. Maybe you could ask them like, hey, do you guys actually look like tall whites, or or is that just this is how you want to appear to us? I'd be really curious to know. None of these guys have money for me. 2 points. Wow, great. Sometimes there's like a treasure chest out here. It's got a lot of coins. So I'm gonna go see if there's a treasure chest. See, this game's relaxing. I'm having fun. Just talking off the dome. Talking off the top of the dome. There's my ship coming along nicely. Don't want to go too far because I'll get ambushed. I also have the ability to run. But if your horse gets tired, so I don't want to spam the run. So when I'm in the woods, I'm going to try not to spam my run button. Try to recruit these guys. But I have no coins left, so if I get attacked, I'm screwed. Ooh, look for that treasure chest. Treasure chest. Yeah, anyway, so this kitten showed up. I mean, I know where it came from. Down the street, there's this mother cat who had a bunch of kittens. So this one kitten just showed up. It's so cute. It's so friendly. It's like really furry, gray kitten, huge paws. You could tell it's gonna have huge paws. But I think I'm gonna take it to a no-kill shelter. I just have 2 cats already, and my one cat, Nebula, this little girl cat that I like, she's looking at me crazy. She's like super jealous. So anyway, there's a no-kill shelter, basically a shelter where they don't kill the animals. So as much as I love this kitten, I took it for a car ride today, and it's very cuddly, like a perfect cat. But go ahead and I don't know, give it a bath, give it some flea medicine, make sure it's healthy, and then yeah, take it to that shelter. Okay, let's see what Mixer Catfish has to say. Okay. Soups are good. Yeah, soups are really good. Veggie soups are very good. I mean, I buy some that are already made. They taste good, but man, fresh vegetable soup is so good. We have to watch out for the animal like aliens because they want to kill and eat us, I think. We are protected by the orange red types. Oh, I'm sorry, organized types. Now, do the do the animal type of aliens, I mean, how do they get to the planet, Mr. Catfish? I mean, how do they get here? Do they use portals or do they have some technology? How do they get to the planets? Okay, so Mr. Catfish says, well, in a dream, they said I wouldn't understand certain things. They answer questions that I have, but won't waste time on something I can't understand or you're not capable of understanding. They answer questions until I'm satisfied. This may requires someone like yourself that can understand certain things I cannot. Then you'll get your answers, I believe. Okay, well that's interesting because like um, I'll comment on that. I'll comment on that, and I'll comment on the benefits of higher education. Look, when I was in grad school, I was taking some classes like community ecology or some upper level classes like wetland biology. It literally changed the way my brain thinks. It changed the way I see the world. Like I felt like I have a better understanding of the world, and it was through education. The other thing is I felt my brain changing. Like I could felt I don't know, something was going on in my head. It wasn't a headache. Something was going on in my head. My head was rewiring itself. It was making new neurons or new connections were making. But when I was taking those classes, like I was like, wow, like I felt enlightened. Like I saw the world in a bigger way. And I'm not saying that makes me better than anybody. It just makes me different. But yeah, part of that is I think I can see, I do understand things that I couldn't understand before I took those classes, before I did that research. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn. Like I said it before, but look, honestly, I am a scientist, but I would say I'm an average scientist. You know, I'm not a bad scientist. I'm not a great scientist. I'm an average scientist, but we'll say at the same time that that's a very powerful thing to be an average scientist. It's very powerful. The example I like to say is okay, imagine you have the option between car, you know, having an average car. You know, this is a little weird because you live in New York City, nobody has a car, but imagine you don't live in New York City. So imagine you're given the option between like, hey, you could either have an average car, average, or no car at all. Which would you rather have? Well, of course, you'd rather have an average car because an average car can do a lot. And so I am an average scientist, but an average scientist is it's a big thing. I mean, that's an average scientist can do a lot of things. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, you had one more comment I was gonna look at. You said, but they won't tell me because I am not capable of understanding. Our only mission is to awaken on Earth. It's low conscious mission, difficult at that. When I was 12 years old, my dad used to lock me up in my room for days. I'm sorry, that sucks. That's when I expanded my senses and started becoming interested in Albert Einstein and his theories. In average science, this is still a pretty damn good in my book. Man, yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Catfish. Yeah, an average scientist is good. Yeah, and some of these bigger scientists, not just scientists, anything, doctors, carpenters, plumbers. I mean, sometimes if you get too good at something, it gets to your head. It could change your attitude. You could treat people differently and make you blind to things. You just get caught up in your own hype, and I definitely don't want to. Definitely don't want that. But yeah, Mr. Catfish. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your childhood, but it sounds like you made some peace with it, which is good. You know, um, I mean, from what I understand, Mr. Catfish, you sound like a very person. You sound like you're happy, and you sounds like you're excited for the future. You have hopes and dreams, and that's always good. So I'm happy to hear that. Despite your upbringing, I know you've told me some stories about your childhood, which were unpleasant things that happened to you. But despite those obstacles, it sounds like you've overcome them, and I'm proud to have you as a friend. So, and I'm proud to help you on your journey as well with the skills that I have. But yeah, what else can I talk about? I've been looking into this job. I might want to do it. Right now, I'm self-employed, and I really love being self-employed because coworkers, bosses, they could be great, but they could be bad. Um, but anyway, I was thinking about getting a job. I was learning about this one job called a data analyst. I mean, the thing is, I already do some data analyst, not a lot, but I do some for my own business. I have a small side business where I sell video games, and I mean, I do it. The way I got into the video game business is I started collecting video games in college, and when I would go out and buy video games, I would get a lot of doubles. I would find a video game I already had a copy of, and I would just keep getting doubles. And then I was like, well, I guess I could sell these. I could buy the double and sell it for profit and use it to buy more video games. And then that way I ended up buying a bunch of video games. And then I ended up when I go out looking for new video games for my collection, I end up just buying video games that maybe I'm not even interested in, but I know I could sell. Anyway, looking at this job of data analyst, which is basically, yeah, you just look at all the information that a business provides. I was reading how, with my skills, and if I did a little bit of training in like Python, which is a coding language, I did a little bit of training and I found a good recruiter and I had a good resume, I could probably make like anywhere from 60 to 100 grand starting off. And I could probably work from home as well. So, I don't know. If I had to have a job, like a regular job, that's probably the job I would want to have. But that's something I've been looking into, data analyst. And I got a lot of money. Go ahead and go build that boat up. I cannot tell if this is the first level or the second level. If this is a procedurally generated game, which I think it might be, then I think this is the first level because I did die earlier. But we'll see. Just walk into the boat. Yeah, I was doing a lot of experiments. You know this, Mr. Catfish, with the PlayStation 4, trying to stream, and I think the main problem I'm having was an audio problem where I just wasn't coming in loud enough. but I did a little bit more research, and I think I found out how to fix that. Basically, when you go to stream, you have to um, make sure you enable party settings. And then when you enable party settings, when you're streaming on the PlayStation 4, you're able to do some audio mixing. So that's where you're able to control the volume of the game. The other thing I could try to do is just try to in game, inside the game menu, try to turn the volume like really low. Then the other thing I need to buy is I need to buy a microphone arm, because I bought a microphone, but like I don't have an arm. Like right now, I'm holding it up to my mouth. But if I have an arm, then I could stick it to something, and yeah. And I was also looking at cameras. Apparently, if you want to stream with your Xbox Series X, you need to have the only cameras that really work well are Logitech cameras, like Logitech digital cameras. So I was going to look into buying a Logitech camera so that I could stream and show video from my Series X. And I want to do that because I want to do the uh, Flight Simulator. That game's awesome. That's a really fun game. All right, just looking for a treasure box, but I don't think there are any treasure boxes. Yeah, so like I said, I haven't eaten in like 12 hours or something. I mean, I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. Some caffeine, let's just call it that. So I took some caffeine pills that my friend gave me, quote unquote caffeine pills, and they help suppress my appetite as well. So just call that a diet aid, a dietary supplement. See what Mr. Catfish has to say. Mr. Catfish says, okay. Mr. Catfish says, I can't wait to leave work. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I hope you leave work too. Okay, Iowax is back. Welcome back. Return of the King, Iowax. He says, I like to believe my own delusions. If I could only put it in a book, I know it's here with me. It even spoke. Boop. I took your eye. I only borrowed it. This is what I'm after. Magic. Very cool. I like that. Well, it made me stronger. What can I say? The aliens know. That's good, Mr. Catfish. It's an honor to be your friend, Wild Trees. Whenever you're ready, I'll summon the UFOs for you. Just let me know. Okay, well, I'll say I'm ready right now, Mr. Catfish. Let them know that I'm ready to. I'm ready to make contact with them, so you can let them know. Just put in a little note that my friends and family are probably not ready. So if you could, if they could keep them out of it, I don't want to cause any problems. But I am definitely ready. And Mr. Catfish says, I'm listening, just sitting in here in my booth. Working from home is the best. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mr. Catfish, I was reading about I was watching YouTube videos about being a data analyst. There's people that do it and they talk about it. They were saying that you could go from any other job and become a data analyst. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, I mean, you have a job as a security person right now, security personnel. But if you wanted to, I think you could probably get a data analyst job as well, and then you could work from home and you could have more money. I mean, like I said, you could probably make 60 to 100 grand a year, and if you just keep at it, probably every 2 years you could get like a $10,000 raise. But yeah, just let me know. Are you interested in that? Would you be interested in training to be a data analyst and then working as a data analyst, making more money? Because definitely train together, or I could include you with my training, and we could both go on that. We could support each other, and we could both go on that journey. And we could both, I don't know, we could both even help each other get jobs, or I don't know, that'd be fun. We could help each other a lot and have financial freedom. Same thing for you, Iowax. I don't know I know you're a musician, and I think you said you're self-employed, but Iowaks, I was talking about how I'm self-employed, and I was looking at this job called a data analyst, which you basically just you work for companies and you look at all their numbers or customer numbers, those sales numbers, and you help them find ways of making more money. And there's there's simple things you could do to train to get that job. And like I said, when you start off, you can make 60 grand to 100 grand a year, and you could work from home. So I don't know, Iowaks, if that's something you'd be interested in as well. We could all start a little group, and we could train together, get this job, become financially independent, travel the world. Are you guys interested in traveling the world? Mr. Catfish, Iowaks, are you guys? I feel like Iowaks. I feel like you would want to travel the world because it would give you inspiration for your music. You know, more experiences, more inspiration. Oh, there's the bad guys. Run away, run away. Not going to take my crown. Not today. Are they still coming? Yep. No, wait, they're not coming. I think I lost them. Yeah, my sleep schedule. Oh, there they are right there. No, wait, sleep schedule is really messed up too. That's another reason why I want to try the fasting thing to see if it helps my health. Oh god, I thought these guys could protect me, but they can't. They're just regular guys. These guys can protect me. Oh man, that catapult just took out that guy. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is very satisfying. The way that catapult just kills them, just murks them. That's good. Good job, guys. Really kill those guys. Kill those guys. Here's a little thing. This is like a sickle. I don't know what that does though. I mean, obviously, I guess it gets food, but like I said, I make everybody an archer. Archers seem to archer, archer, archer. I think there's two more guys coming, so give them. Here they come. Yes. You got money for me? You got money for me? All right, that's fine. We can take down this tree. I guess I just need to chill, wait for time to pass so everybody has money to pay me. That's what's cool about this game and live streaming. I could just like pause it, not really pause it, but I could just stop moving and talk to you guys, chat, and in the meantime, I'm just getting money. Let's see what else is here. Oh, there's some money right there. Money, money, money. There you go, kind sir. Have a coin. Yes. Yeah. So not eating's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try to, well, I like to drink, like, seltzer water, like sparkling water, like LaCroix with, like, flavors. So that'll be my food, I guess. I feel like eating. You know what's actually really good too is, seaweed, like, dried seaweed. Have you guys had that? It's, like, really low calorie, but it's got a lot of flavor in it, like salty umami flavor. I eat the seaweed, it kind of feels like I'm eating food. Simulates a meal, even though it's yesterday I went to the mall, and that was very difficult. The mall has got a bunch of food, pizza, burgers, Philly cheesesteaks, etcetera, etcetera. I'm gonna watch these guys. See. Here we go. Catapult. Bam. Kill them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Catapult. Bam. Got him. Cool. Yeah, I mean, food is really big business here in America. Other countries too, but in America for sure. It's not really a problem because, of course, we need food, but I mean, unhealthy food. Oh man, I remember when I first moved out to go to college, I was eating like I would eat so many Oreos and milk. Man, they're so good. Go through a whole pack. Oh, smoker. We had a pack a day, a pack of Oreos. Golden Oreos are good too. But yeah, that's the old me. I don't do that anymore. I'm not sure what this does. It's like a little temple, little altar. Let's see, recruit these guys. Maybe somebody over here has got money to pay me. Money? Anybody? Anybody got money? You have money? Money. Money. One coin. Okay, that's cool. Go kill that rabbit. All right, let me check on the comments. Okay, let's see. Okay, so then Iowak said, I'm not crazy, but I've been crazy. I like to think I was wired in, like I've communicated directly to my inner self while it bleeds into this perception of reality. Like I've communicated directly with my inner self while it bleeds into this perception of reality. I like that. Yeah, I like that idea of communicating with your inner self, your true self, maybe your unconscious self. Okay, and then Mr. Caffage says, we'll set something up. I understand. We'll set something up soon. I earned a scholarship for IT. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I work well with others. I can learn quickly. Sounds like a plan. Wild trees travel the world. Sure, you're down. IT systems. I got up to the Raspberry Pi circuit board. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's very impressive. And then I had to drop out. We go in a group and do some traveling and research. Yeah, that sounds good to me. My baby's mom used to feed seaweed to my daughter. Good for the brain. Asian people eat out there. Oh, interesting. Is your baby's mom, is she Asian too? Trust me, I see eat a lot of junk food. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Americans currently eat or have eaten junk food. I used to do this thing when I went to this research station. I would go to this research station in East Texas, and it's like a one horse town. It was like tiny. So there was only just like one little convenience store there. And so what I would do is I would to eat for dinner, I would say it's what would I call it? I think I would call it like a junk food meal or something. Anyway, I would go to that gas station, a little convenience store, just eat processed food, like Fig Newtons and beef jerky and just the worst food ever. But I would just call it what I would call it, junk food meal or something. It was just basically just a bunch of processed food. But yeah, guys here making a lot of money. Maybe I need to builders because I definitely have enough hunters. Got a lot. Yeah, Mr. Catfish, you could just look up if you want to start doing a little bit of research. Just look up how to become a data analyst. Just watch like an introduction video. That's what I did. Just a little introductory video. Because I have friends who do it, and I remember when I was in grad school, somebody gave a lecture about how that was a job we could potentially have as biology graduates. And it honestly doesn't sound that complicated. Doesn't sound that complicated. I knew somebody who was a data analyst for the luxury company called Hermes. Hermes, it's like a European luxury company. They were working in America, but they were doing information. They were doing data analysts for Hermes, and they said that I think they paid only like 60,000, but they had really good vacation time, and they had really good maternity leave. Like he had a kid, and they gave him like I don't know a month, 2 or 3 months off to take care of his kid. Those European companies, they really know how to treat you good as far as vacation time. Oh, what? I got a horse now? That's awesome. Hey, I've always had a horse. I thinking, did I switch horses? Oh, get out of here, run away. I think I just switched horses. I think I've always had a horse. Run away. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of coins. Wait for the attack. Okay, maybe they're not coming. That's good. There's just two guys that I recruited. Oh, here they come. Oh, that's funny. So those little guys are just like sheltering in place. That's cool. At least you don't get killed. Got him. That's very satisfying. Here you go. One coin. Check out that boat. It's my ticket out of here. One coin for you. Okay, make some of them builders. You got money for me? Nope, nope, that's fine. No, that's fine, I don't need money. Could live without money. Where's my seltzer water? I had a seltzer water here somewhere. Okay, let's put up. Okay, I think it's pretty much. What else we got out here? Some more peasants. Yeah. I think I might want to start watching Westworld, the show on HBO about the robots that are cowboy robots. I heard the first season is actually really good, and it's written by Michael Crichton, which is the author of Jurassic Park, who was a medical doctor himself. Really smart guy. He died pretty young, though. I think he had cancer, unfortunately. I think at one time Michael Crichton had like the number one book, the number one movie, and the number one TV show. I think it was like Jurassic Park ER, and I don't know what book it was, but he was on top of the world. Michael Crichton. All right, let's check on the comments. I think I might turn on the AC in here. My baby mom is from Ecuador, but she's very open-minded. She's educated on those things. Good. My baby's mom researches a lot as well. She's really intelligent. She went to law school out there. Oh, cool. Fill me in on that data analyst thing. I'll research when I get home. My ex-girlfriend is a data analyst, I think it's called. She makes cheddar, bro. Nice. Yeah, see, dude, all the signs are pointing us in this direction. We got to be data analysts. Like I said, man, if we train together, then we could help each other out, and then we could once we could help each other get jobs. And once we have the jobs, we could help each other with the job. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the AC. I'll be right back. All right. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, and having a data analyst, the background of a data analyst, that will just help my science. It'll be a better scientist. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I'm hopeful for the future. I think my future is going to be pretty good, pretty fun. Like I said, if I end up going overseas, I'm going to keep doing my YouTube channel, and I'll probably become a travel vlogger. But I'll be a travel vlogger, but I'll talk about the area. You know, like if I go to India, I'll talk about the wild monkeys or the wild, different kind of wildlife. Make me different than the other travel vloggers. A lot of travel vloggers talk about, tourist destinations, food, culture, scams, etc., etc. But not a lot of them talk about the science, the weather, the animals. So that could kind of differentiate myself a little bit. The history. What are people like in New York, Mr. Catfish? Are they friendly? Like, could you go up to somebody? I don't know, like at a coffee shop or something and just, talk to them like, "Hey, how are you?" Let's say they're not obviously busy, they look like they're just relaxing. Maybe it doesn't have to be a coffee shop. Let's just say you see somebody and they're relaxing. They're not busy, they're not occupied, they're not doing open heart surgery. Could you just, talk to them? Are they friendly, basically? Would they help you out? Just curious. Because it's what I've been learning about the Philippines, and apparently people in the Philippines are very friendly. They're always like singing, and they're just very helpful people. They'll help you out with anything. So I got to say, like, I live in Houston, Texas, and people are not like that. Actually, whenever I leave the house, I started telling myself, like, I prepare myself. I'm like, if I'm going to leave the house and I'm going to go deal with the public, I tell myself, look, hey, I'm about to go out. I'm expecting somebody to be rude to me, to yell at me and maybe call me a name. And that's okay. But I tell myself that because then when it does happen, because a lot of times it does happen, then I'm not surprised. It doesn't really affect me that much because I'm like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. You know, I'm being proactive. So yeah, I wouldn't say people in Houston are very friendly, even though it's Texas. Texas is supposed to be like friendly. And I mean parts of it can be friendly, I'm sure, but Houston, nope, no problem. Been going for an hour and a half. Okay. Okay. Mr. Catfish says, Mr. Catfish says, yeah, I'm pretty serious like you. I think we can make something of this. You cut out for a second. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I also left for a second too. Maybe that's why. And then Mr. Catfish says, New York City, people are stuck up, rude, a lot of crime lately. Everyone stays home usually. New York City went to sleep after the pandemic. Damn. Damn. Okay. Mr. Catfish, what are your feelings about the city? It sounds like you've spent a lot of time there, a lot of your life. Well, how would you summarize your feelings toward the city? Are you indifferent? Do you love the city? Do you care about the city? Would you miss the city if you weren't there? I mean, s- what are your thoughts on the city? You're a New Yorker. Your thoughts. What are your favorite things about the city? What are your least favorite things about the city? I guess I'm just gonna chill out for a while, let time pass, so I could get a lot of coins to finish building up everything. But yeah, Mr. Catfish, like you said, I'm okay with you telling Whoever you're talking to, the visitors that you're talking to, you could let them know that I want to make contact. Um, I'm ready. I'm okay. I think my mind's ready and everything. Just let them know that just keep my family and my friends out of it because I just wouldn't want to mess with them. To be uncomfortable. I don't think they're ready. I don't think I have any friends and family locally that are ready. Let's see. Just in the city, I guess. Just gonna chill out of here. Wait for some money so I can finish building that boat. All right, Mr. Catfish says, I miss the city whenever I go out to wooded areas. I get withdrawals to come back and be around things I'm familiar with. But the city is unlike anything else. You have stories and everything you need. You have stores and everything you need. Hmm, interesting. I would love to visit. Just the thing is that it's so expensive. That's the thing. I mean, part of me wishes I could go back to New York City in the 70s or the 80s when there was like peep shows on Times Square and it was just all seedy and underground and whatever, like kind of not that clean. Part of me wants to go there. Part of me thinks that'd be fun. But yeah, now it just looks like it's super expensive. I don't know anything about New York City, so I don't want to say anything. But if I feel like it's kind of like the whole city is like Disneyland or Disney World, where everything is super expensive. You know? I've also never been to Disneyland or Disney World, so I can't really say. But it's just how it feels. Dang, nobody has any money for me. Why don't you come kill these rabbits? Here, these rabbits. Oh wait, look, there's one of those guys with the thingy. With I keep forgetting. Okay, here come all the guys with the what is it called? Grim Reaper has his sickle. Yeah, sickle. Okay, let's see what they're doing. They're sickling. Okay, yeah. So they are actually doing something. They're getting this corn, I guess. All right, cool. All right, that's good. They're actually doing something. I really want a treasure chest. It's been a while since I found just like a random treasure chest. I haven't got money in a long time. Nothing. 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 Yeah, I started watching Andor. I saw like the first episode, like the first half, and yeah, it was interesting. But man, I gotta say, I think I'm burnt out on Star Wars right now. It looked good and everything, but I was like, it doesn't look different enough. I mean, in the first episode of Andor, they do go to a brothel, So that was different, I guess. It was a Star Wars whorehouse, basically. I never seen that before. And then I think that's all I saw. I saw the first scene, and yeah, it was different, but I was like, uh, eh. You know what I have been watching? I've been watching the new Beavis and Butthead episodes. Those are awesome. So on CBS, I think Paramount Plus, you can watch. There's other places. I don't watch it there. I watch it somewhere else. I sail the high seas, R like a pirate. Yeah, I've been watching the new season of Beavis and Butthead, which is really good, and I've been watching the new season of Rick and Morty. Those are really good shows. No, Rick and Morty has been kind of on and off, but this season has been really good. There's some really good episodes. Yeah, Star Wars, no, and I haven't been watching any of the Disney shows. I mean, the Marvel shows. Like I saw WandaVision. I was like, good. WandaVision's good. And then I saw Loki. I was like, whoa, Loki's good too. Then I saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was like, oh, that's pretty good too. And then I stopped watching. I didn't watch Hawkeye. I didn't watch Miss Marvel. Well, I saw the first episode of Miss Marvel. Didn't watch. I'm not watching She-Hulk. I didn't watch Moon Knight. So something obviously happened in my brain where I was like not interested. The latest Marvel movies. I mean, I did see No Way Home. That was a good movie. I saw Black Widow in theater. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Uh, okay. And then I saw Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi, and the Secret Rings. That was good. I like Shang-Chi. That was a good movie. What other Marvel movies have? Well, I mean, there's been like Morbius. I didn't see Morbius. I did see Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. That was pretty good, actually. Yeah. Oh, I saw a recent movie, a horror movie called Barbarian. Barbarian was pretty good. That was a pretty good horror movie. I recommend Barbarian in theaters. It really had you guessing, really scared. In the beginning, you didn't really know where it was going to go. That's a good horror movie. I saw, I was in Mesquite. They were showing, what is it called? Uh, Pan's Labyrinth. Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth in theater. I'd never seen it in theater, and that movie was awesome. I love that movie. So I saw that in theaters. Let's see what else. I saw Jurassic World Dominion, the extended cut. I downloaded it. I mean, I have real mixed feelings about Jurassic World Dominion. I mean, I'll just say it's disappointing. It's not necessarily a bad movie, but it's a disappointing end to Jurassic World series. Oh, the Beavis and Butthead movie, Beavis and Butthead do the universe. That was very good. Part of it takes place really close to where I live, and there's a scene that takes place in Galveston, Texas, an island, and I go to Galveston at least once a year, about an hour and a half away. So it was neat seeing that. Beavis and Butthead are Texas natives. I mean, Mike Judge, the creator, he's from Texas too. So Beavis and Butthead takes place in Texas. I always thought that was neat. Well, I mean, going back, I saw Dune. The new Dune movie was very good. I saw that on HBO Max. I saw Prey, of course. I talked about Prey already. Look, there's the boat. So I think I'm ready to beat this level. Yeah. What else have I seen? I wanna go to theaters. I wanna go to the movies more often. That bad guy? I like going to the movies. It makes I don't know, it's something different I could do. I wanna go more. This is good. I mainly watch YouTube, though. I mean, my main form of entertainment is YouTube. I watch this, channel called Freakin' Reviews. He reviews, like, as seen on TV products. I don't know why, I love his channel. I love as seen on TV products. Um, I watch a lot of video game stuff, a lot of, paranormal stuff. But yeah, I just saw a video by Beyond Creepy. He just had a video recently, today, I think. It was very good. It was about, this guy in 2016. He saw he was in, the Amazon because the Amazon was burning, and he saw this, like, Nordic alien who was, like, injured by a jaguar, and he helped him, and then the Nordic alien, the tall Nordic, was, like, talking to him telepathically, and then he took this doctor outside. I think he was Bolivian, maybe, and saw a UFO, and he got into the UFO. It was a wild story. Wild because it just happened recently. I mean, I think it was, like I said, 2016. That's not that long ago. Technically, it's only 6 years ago, to be precise. Yeah, if you go to Beyond Creepy, that's a good channel. So cool, I think I'm about to beat this level. I just gotta stay alive, and I think I gotta pay some coins to get on that boat, but then I'm on that boat, and I think I'm done with this level. Well, back in May, I saw this horror movie called Men, Men. That was pretty good. It was an A24 movie, very gory, very weird, a lot of symbolism. Recommend. I don't think it did that well, Men, in theaters, but it was a good movie. Started watching The Boys, season 2. I've only seen, like, the first episode, but that looks good. I need to continue watching that. I wanna watch Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power. I mean, I'm curious about that. I like fantasy stuff. Um, Thinking about going to see Avatar again in theaters. It's in theaters again in 3D. I don't think I ever saw the original one in 3D in theaters. I mean, I've seen the movie, but, that might be worth it to see in theaters, with the 3D screen. But yeah, mainly I've been just learning about other countries. I need to get my passport. I think tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and apply for my passport. I need to go get the picture taken, fill out the form, find my birth certificate, my social security card, and my driver's license, and then just the order and pay the money, and then wait about 2 months to get my passport. Yeah, I've been learning about the Philippines right now is what I've been learning about mostly. Let's check on the comments. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay. Mr. Caffett says we should talk on the phone before you make contact. Just a few things I have to tell you about it, but you definitely have your foot in the door and your curiosity of them. They can read minds. Rick and Morty is the best, man. Genius. Yeah, I love Rick and Morty. You know what? I have to link you up with my psychologist. You have a meetup. Be important for the future for sure. Okay. Oh, you have to meet him. It would be important. Avatar, one of my favorite movies. They were making Avatar 2, but the pandemic hit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's coming out pretty soon, Avatar 2. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Ugh. But yeah, that's fine. I'll give you my I'll email you my phone number, Mr. Catfish, and we could talk for sure. Let's see. All right, I think I'm ready to get on that boat and get off this island. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I want to start going to schools again and teaching. I like going to I go to high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools, and I just give a little lecture about science, about my research, tell them some jokes, take a microscope, let them look at some stuff, and it's fun. That's part of my work I do as well. But yeah, I need to plan some more of those. Those are always fun to do. And I need to go for an epic video game hunt as well. Just go hit up all these pawn stores. Just wake up early, go to all the pawn stores in town, and just go hunting for video games. Hunting for video games is kind of like gambling, but it's not as destructive because the gambling aspect is because when I go to a pawn store, I don't know what they're going to have in stock. They may have a game that's like super rare and worth like $100, but they may have just a bunch of like NBA 2K13, like a bunch of sports games that don't have a lot of value. But yeah, they sometimes they have like a $45 game, they just want $1 for it, or they have a $100 game, they just want $5 for it. So it's kind of like gambling, but it's like I said, it's not very destructive because I don't have to spend money to see if I'm a winner. I could tell if I'm a winner without having to spend money. Okay, here's the boat. It's almost all the way to the coast. Ready to get out of here. Here we go. Yep, just got to pay all these coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and I'm out of here. Yeah, it took like an hour and a half to beat that level. I think that might just be the first level. All right. Okay, let's see. Go to the next level. Push enter, space. Okay, here we go. So I guess that was the first level. Okay, I guess that was the first level. Here we are. I guess we crashed the boat. Set up a fire. Fire's going. Okay, let's see. Here's a guy with his donkey. Yeah, it's been really slow. My video game store has been super slow, but I think it's just a seasonal thing. It's about to get really busy in December. very busy in December because of Christmas. So I haven't been lowering my prices because I could lower my prices so I could get more sales, but nah, I'll just wait till December. I'm also gonna see if they're gonna come out with any new Jurassic Park toys. Because last Christmas, they were coming up with all these new Jurassic Park toys, and they were only selling them at Macy's. I made a lot of money off those toys. So they have to be. I'm guessing they have some hot toys that are coming out this year. Yeah, so that'll be good. Okay, there's a treasure chest. Gimme, 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 gimme. Let's see what's on this level. Is there a boat or something I need to do? Get out of here. Probably another boat. Some more peasants. Get it? Okay. Okay, so there's just this wall right here. There. Level. Another peasant. There's an altar. I don't know what that does. Probably something good. Let's see. Oh, there's a bad guy. Run away. Run away, run away. Whoop. Pretty fast. Run away, run away. Oh, my horse is going to get tired pretty soon. Run away, run away. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, he left me alone. That's good. All right. Well, I definitely need some archers. Up my fence system. There we go. System. Cool. Builders for sure. Let's see. Check this. Okay, let's see where the boat is. Is this the boat that we have to build up? Or is that the boat we came on? Oh, okay. It's same boat, but we just crashed it, so we have to rebuild it again? I guess so. I don't know. Yeah, let's see if there's any treasure chest. Hopefully no danger, because I have no coins. Oh, yeah, there's a treasure chest. Yes. There's some peasants. One for you, one for you. I want to get this little brown horse. Here, brown horse. 2, 3. Got a brown horse. Fast as the wind. Okay. What do we got over here? Weird portal. Okay. Let's see. What else we got over here? I think that's the end of the map. Okay, pretty straightforward. So yeah, I just gotta as many coins as I can so that I could get the boat out of here. I wonder if the game's gonna like add anything to change it up because so far this is like exactly like the last level. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah. So anyway, I want to start waking up early, like a normal time, so I could do those things I want to do, like go talk at schools, go to pawn stores, work on my channel, get my passport. What else? I want to go for walks in the morning. Oh, wait. But anyway, hopefully the fasting will help with all that stuff. Oh, it's a bad guy. My coin. My coin, he ran away. That's fine. Oh, he's back. He's taking the wood. Oh no, I spent all that money on that wood. Crown. No, I can't die. Not like this. Get the crown. Oh, he took the crown. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Get the crown. No. I don't want to restart. No, I can't believe I let myself get killed like that. Do I really have to restart? Hold on. Go here. Restart. Maybe it doesn't restart the whole game. Maybe it just restarts that part of the level. I don't know. Oh, you're going to the Dominican Republic? Is that where you're going, Mr. Catfish? DR? That's cool. Okay, I really want to know, where did it start me off at? Did it start me off at... Oh, here's a map. Okay, I don't think it... Okay, great. I don't think it's... Okay, it's not like a permadeath or anything. That's good. Okay, so I think that last level was level 2. This is level 3. So that's not that bad. All right, where are my people at? Where's my civilization at? Another treasure chest. Okay. End of the level. Let's see what Mr. Catfish says. Yep, so he's going to the Dominican Republic. Have a few friends out there, going to go and chill, relax over there. Eat good food. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man, we're both gonna do a little bit of international travel. I've heard some good things about Dominican Republic. Definitely have to put it on my list. And the horse is tired. I'm like overworking it too much. Oh, there's a bad guy. He's catching up. He's catching up. Run. Okay, there's the ship. Peasants. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, get away. He's gonna protect me. Oh, too many bad guys. They're gonna take my crown. There's gotta be somebody here to protect me. Who will protect the crown? Somebody? Anybody protect the crown? My horse doesn't want to go. Who's gonna protect the crown? Will this lady protect the crown? Nope. She's not gonna protect the crown. Not good. I think I'm about to lose my crown. No, wait, they're running away. That's good. Oh, maybe they only come out at night. But it is night. Never mind. What does this thing do? Okay, that's cool. Oh, I think I need to build my little fire before I do anything else. Probably should go the other direction. Probably should be going the other direction. Yeah, okay. I need to build my fire first to get my civilization going, my kingdom. Running fast. All right. Okay. Damn, where's my little city at? Is this where it starts? Is this little pile? It's over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Okay, there's a fire. Okay, got the fire going. There we go. Okay, now I could hire some protection. Oops, don't have enough money for protection. Need at least one more coin. Coins, anybody? The food is so banging out there. It's freaking awesome. You pass a few horses and deer. Oh, oh my God, these guys are gonna kill me. Let's see. Yeah, I saw the horses and deer, but I can't do anything unless I have a hunter. Hunter has to be the one that gives it to me. Oh, good. I can take my crown. Crown, grab the crown. Don't let him take the crown. Don't take the crown. Crown. Don't let him take the crown. Oh no. Give me the crown. Give me the crown. Oh, they took the crown. Okay, I know where I messed up. I messed up because I didn't make my fire right away. No crown and no king. Restart. This time, this time will be different. It's going to be the best kingdom there ever was. No inbreeding. Zero inbreeding in this kingdom. Yes, and I'm a woman this time too. Finally. Okay. Going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, the deer and stuff, I can't really do anything unless I have a hunter. So in order to get a hunter, I need to start the campfire, recruit some civilians, and then buy some bows and arrows. And then once I have hunters, they could do all the hunting and they can protect me as well. So those are the top priorities. Okay, there's a boat that I need to fix to get out of here. Some rabbits, some peasants. Okay, there's a fire I need to build. There's some coins. Okay, here we go. My starting money, starting investment capital. Okay, so the coins, the very first thing I need to do is build the fire. The fire. Then I need to buy a bow and arrow and somebody to use a bow and arrow. There you go. And now they can hunt things. There you go. Now I have two hunters. Now at least I'm not defenseless. Treasure chests, that'd be even better. But I also don't want to get ambushed. Coins? Anybody got coins for me? I only got one. Some of these rabbits. Kill that rabbit. There. Kill that rabbit. Kill it. There. There you go. There you go. Another coin. That rabbit. Yes. Now I have enough to recruit some more hunters. So buy some bows and arrows. 2 more bows and arrows. I'm out of coins. Okay. Points. I could recruit one guy. Okay. We'll recruit one person. Ooh, lots of coins. I don't know why that donkey gives me coins, but God bless him. Where's the peasant at? Where are the peasants at? No crazy people, though. No psychos. Oh, treasure chest. Yes. Treasure chest. Should I push my luck and keep going forward? It's looking for peasants. Probably not. Nah, I'm gonna go back. Rabbits and horses. Yeah, with the donkey. Hello, gentlemen. Do you have anything for me? Nice. What about you, sir? One. Okay, let's see. Damn, there's never any peasants when you need them. Oh, bad guys. Run away. Run away, run away, run away. You guys, you gotta help me. Here come bad guys. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him. Oh, no, he killed my guy. Maybe just knocked him down. Okay, just knocked him down. Okay. Damn, we have 2 guys. Smallest kingdom ever. Well, I guess 3 guys with that the donkey guy. It doesn't really help protect me. Damn, really are no peasants around here. Nobody wants to work in this country. Ooh, treasure chest. Yes. Loaded. Peasants, peasants, peasants. Just gonna walk because I don't want to use up my. Okay, there's a peasant. Congratulations, this is your luckiest day. You're now part of my kingdom. Wait, head back. Head back home. Let's see. Oh no, bad guy. Run, 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 run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh, the peasants are running. Ah, he took my peasants. Ah, he took my 2 peasants. Dang. Wait for me. Oh, oh. It's coming for me. Okay, he went away. I guess as long as he takes 1 coin, he's okay. Let me go get those peasants back. Nope, he's back. Oh, wait. Dang. Well, I lost those 2 peasants, I guess. They were going to help me build an awesome kingdom. Oh, well, at least I have a lot of gold. What's good? What's good? Oh, kill that guy, kill that guy. And that guy just came and took our gold. I really need to recruit somebody. Maybe this statue will help us. Okay, here we go. 1 peasant, 2 peasants. Go, guys. Here's this thing. Peasants. Need more workers. Okay, see another level. Running, running, running. I guess this level's hard. It's harder now because there's like less people to help me. That's what the difficulty is. Alright, there were 2 peasants out here, so let's see if they're still over here. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a bad guy. Yeah. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him. Got him, okay. Yeah. Where are those 2 peasants at? Should be here by now. I hope they made it alright. Let's see. There's one. They take your coins? Sorry. Head on into town. Going back. Let's see. Ugh, I think I'm finally getting sleepy. That's good. Okay, got another. Uh, Could you be any slower? Let's go. I want to see what happened to these 2 guys that were over here. Whatever happened to those nice gentlemen that were walking over here? Damn, they're way out here. They didn't make it very far. Maybe they turned back and went home. It's a good horse. This horse is running for a while. Okay, there's one. There you go. Got him. There was another one. Oh, oh, bad guy. 2 bad guys. Oh no, they're gonna take my boy's coin away. I just know it. It's a good horse, though. It's not getting tired. They're gonna take that guy's coin. No. Finally got tired. Are they coming? Are they still coming? Yeah, it's out there. All right, back in town. Okay, how's everything going over here? Okay. Yep. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Ah. Get him. No. Get him. Get him. Get this guy. Phew. Hey, Harry. Okay. Kill those guys, and maybe I could go back here now. Finally find that one guy. Is he ever going to make it? I started watching Dogma again the other day. It's like I found it for free on YouTube. That's a pretty good movie. It holds up really well. I was pretty young when I first saw it, so it kind of makes a little more sense now. Okay, let's see. Where was this guy at? $3:00. 3 in the morning. Mr. Caff says, "What game is this?" It's called. It's just called Kingdom. Kingdom, the original, I think. I did a little research. It used to be a Flash game, but then they made it a PC game. Yeah, it's on Steam, I think. It's on. I got it on Epic Game Store. I think it's on another one. I don't know. Yeah, it's just called Kingdom. Like I said, Mr. Caffis, I know you're a PC gamer. Are you already a member of? Yes. Are you already a member of Epic Game Store? Because Epic Game Store gives you free games every month. And if you have a Steam Deck, you could use the Epic Game Store. So whenever I get my Steam Deck, I already have a nice collection of video games. Good ones like Grand Theft Auto, that Ancestors game I have it there, Odyssey, Hitman. There's some pretty good games. Ark Survival, I have that one as well on Epic Game Store. I know Iowax plays that one, I think. Cool. I got some guys to help me. Man, this horse can run. I feel kind of bad. Okay, there's that guy. Also, I have the remake of Shadow of the Colossus for the PS4. That'd be a really cool game to play. I've never beat it all the way, so that's fun. They remade that game like twice. The original. I have the original for PlayStation 2, Shadow of the Colossus. Then they remade it for PlayStation 3. That wasn't really a remake. That was more like enhanced edition, I guess. I have that one too. And then they went ahead and totally redid it for um, the PlayStation 4. Also have Sonic Mania. That's a fun game to play. Sonic Mania Plus. Man, that's a lot of guys. A lot of guys coming to get me. Please kill him. Get 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 him. Okay. Whew. You deserve a raise, sir. A raise. Where's my other guy? Did he kill my other guy? No, my other guy. Oh no, there he is. He's in the tower. Okay. There you go. Civilians. There you go, sir. Oh, it's getting dark. Wait, some more. Yes. Finally, there's some more people. There you go. That'll do it. I don't want to go too far in there. Bad guys will come out of nowhere. Oh, sorry. Why don't you become a builder? I don't think I have any builders. Already have a hammer. Grab that hammer. There you go. You're my first builder. No, build it good. Hell yeah. Build it good. Okay, where are all these guys at that were supposed to be coming? Okay, there's one. Good. Yep, step right up. Step right up. Any more? Any more of you guys coming? Does not look like it. Okay, okay, here they go. Two. Slow. And another one. Three more. Okay. Oh, it's gonna come back. Don't want. The Halloween Kills movie looks interesting. I hope it's good. If it gets good reviews, I'll go watch it in theaters. Nice. Now we're building. Now we're building some stuff. Hammers. There you go. There's a guy right there. Okay. Bows and arrows. Look at these two industrious young people. Of my kingdom. Mr. Catfish, do you ever have like vivid dreams? Like, do you remember your dreams really well? I have the craziest dreams, and I remember them very well. And I'm convinced some of those dreams are not actually dreams. I'm convinced I'm actually traveling someplace real. All right. Oop, a lot of coins. Sorry, lady. Sorry. The coins. Yeah, cut down this tree. What happens when you cut down a tree? I wonder how that helps me. It must help me somehow. Oh, okay. So, hey, maybe that's the way to get money, just like cutting down trees. Cut down that tree. So I paid 1 coin to cut down that tree. Let's see how many I get back. Okay. I get. I kind of lost count. Too many people. Okay. On this time, get 1 coin. Oops. Trees. trees. Here we go. Cut down this tree, cut down this tree. Okay, well, I need at least one guy with a sickle. You gotta be good for something. Guys, there's a sickle over there. Why don't you go get that sickle? Oh, somebody already got the sickle. Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's cool. Well, then how about you become a archer? And if you will become sure, and one more will become an archer. Things are finally starting to come up my way. Might actually have a good kingdom here. Cool. As far as alcohol, I'm not really much of an alcohol drinker, but I do like mezcal. Mezcal is pretty good. Let me see. Whoa, bad guy. Bad guys are coming. Got soldiers this time. Soldiers, come get him. Get him. Yeah, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Yes, get him. Get him. Get him. Up. Get him. Oh, get him. Okay, got him. Cool. Yeah, things are going okay. Not too bad. Have any gold? That's okay. So just wait for everybody to generate some coins. Coins. There we go. One coin. Thank you. Kill that rabbit. Kill that rabbit. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Man, this guy sucks. There you go. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I hope I could keep you company, Mr. Catfish, and anybody else listening later on. Let's see. I just couldn't sleep, but now I'm sleepy. Let's see. Mr. Catfish says, Epic Games Store, never heard of it. You really never heard of Epic Game Store? Just look it up. I don't know if you might be joking, but yeah, just go to Google, look up Epic Game Store, and just download it, make an account. It's like Steam basically, and you'll get free games every month. You have Grand Theft Auto 5, you have Ark Survival, you have Half-Life. Ever played Rise of Nations? No, I haven't played that one. I've heard of it. Vivid Dreams, you've had Vivid Dreams. Go ahead and get some rest. You leave in 2 hours. All right. Well, at least I was able to provide you a little bit of company, Mr. Catfish. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I'm not that sleepy, but I'm sleepy to the point where I could sleep. Earlier I couldn't, but now I'm like, I mean, I could stay up another few hours, but I'm sleepy enough that I could sleep, but this game is fun. Talking. The other thing is I'm just sleepy, so my energy is like lower than normal. All right then, guys. I'll end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day wherever you're listening. Have a good day, Mr. Catfish. Drive safely or get home safely, and I hope you have a good day. And I'll email you my phone number so we can continue talking. And yeah, thanks for keeping me company, buddy. Sure appreciate it. All right, let's see. Go ahead and go here. End the stream. Hold on. All right, here we go. End broadcast. Good night. Thank you. Email sounds good. No problem. All right. Later.